Andy Reynolds of Cornwall Fire and Rescue has volunteered to be our guinea pig. With well-trained colleagues in their dry suits standing by and with the right equipment to hand, he's at little risk.
Into the bank side.
This ex-army commando is made of tough stuff, but he's glad to get out of this flooded quarry near St Austell. Just how cold was that?
It's exceptionally cold, it really is. It takes your breath away. I was lucky I stayed on the surface, but obviously if you disappeared below the surface you'd be in trouble straight away. And straight away the blood's shunting into my core, and my hands are starting to get tight, and I guess my voice is sounding quite cold as well. So it wouldn't take you very long at all, even for a strong swimmer, to become completely disabled in that out there.
Cold water shock can bring on heart attacks in people of all ages. We tend to hear more about drownings around our coast here in the southwest, but just as many people get caught out at spots like this inland. The water temperature here will stay lower than the sea throughout the year, but it's not just cold water shock that catches people out.
These are generally old industrial areas. As you can see, they're full of misshapen rocks, there's tree roots, often there's rubbish being dumped, things like old shopping trolleys, push bikes, old fishing equipment, anything of that nature can entangle you, and once you get tangled up in something like this, combine that with a cold, it's going to prolong your exposure, you're going to be in trouble very, very quickly.
This abandoned quarry is open to the public, but many people are tempted to take a dip in disused clay workings around St Austell, which are fenced off for very good reasons.
Well, they do look very inviting. The water is very deep and it's very cold, and there are hidden hazards that actually you can't see from the surface. This can be old machinery, equipment that has been flooded, and therefore it presents a serious danger to people trying to swim in those areas.
The fire service and the RNLI say the safest place to cool off is a beach with lifeguard patrols. Elsewhere, help like this may not arrive in time. John Andrews, ITV News, St Austell.